Butter, 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 boom. Bass and yellow time. So this is the August bass and yellow box. We're gonna jump in and see what we got. Let's go. First, upon opening it, yes, yes, yes. One of my favorite jig heads. How sexy are these? Easily one of the best looking jig heads on the market. Easily one of the best looking jig heads on the market. Solid hook as well. So obviously they're thinking plastics. There's got to be plastics in here to go with it. And yep, I'm right. We're looking at the Mag Bite Snatch Bite Shad. Mag Bite Snatch Bite Shad. So obviously we're going to be running, what are these, these are a quarter ounce in a 2.0 size. So that'll match up pretty nicely to the Snatch Bite Shad. Now I've never fished with the Snatch Bite plastics myself, but I've heard a lot of good things about them. I'm just going to rip one out and have a look. Now it is a very fine, thin tail on this, but they do have a very nice finish. I quite like the glitter finish in that belly there. So you're going to be running one of these Damiki jig heads in it on your Snatch Bite Shad. So I think that is going to marry up quite nicely. Obviously using this weight, I'm going to be slow rolling this through schools. Bass are still schooling up this time of year, so slow rolling it. If you've got an edge bite at your dam, it'd be great for that as well. Places like Hins, slow rolling these through the timber. Obviously adding a couple twitches in there as well. But actually, let me see if I can rig one up right now. On the spot. Put on the spot. Let's get it done. Quite tasty indeed. So that is the Snatch Bite Shad on the Damiki jig head quarter ounce. Moving on. Anyway, spoon time. So we've actually got a spoon in this box. A spoon. Everyone's been throwing spoons, so this is perfect. They don't just grab any old lure and chuck it in the box. They think about what's working currently for the time of year for that species. So the August box, August, perfect time of year to be dropping spoons on your schooled up bass, just jigging them, as that's going to flutter down. That's going to flutter right down in their faces. So this is actually the Pontoon 21 Paco. El Paco. It is the Paco. Pontoon 21 Paco spoon. I think I'm saying that right. Paco. P-A-C-O. Pontoon 21 Lure Factory. But yeah, so the Paco spoon. I quite like that. It's got a good weight to it. It is a 1/2 ounce spoon. I'm not sure if that's UV, but it looks like it could be UV orange on the back. But that's going to give a lot of flash, and obviously this time of year, perfect time to be dropping that down. Now if you're cranking the rivers rather than your dams, Rapala is in the house. If I can get this open. So this is the Rapala X Wrap Shad. Now it is a suspending jerkbait, or shad slash bait is what Rapala calls them, a slash bait. So yeah, this is suspending. So if you want to rip this down into some timber, or well, anywhere that holds bass, I'd chuck this in some timber, some laydowns, give it a couple rips just to get this to dive down, and this is going to suspend there. So it's not going to float, it's not going to sink. So while the water temps are still cool, they are starting to come up again, thank goodness, but while they are still cool, you're going to work this slow like that. You're going to rip it down, a couple twitches, and then you're just going to let it sit in their face. You've got this feathered treble, which is just going to be tickling them on the nose, and a lot of bass will struggle to say no to that. And you often find that rather than the pause, but the pause is what gets them in. As soon as you start to twitch it away or work it away, that's when they're going to hit it, because they don't want that snack getting away. So that is actually going to be a really great lure as the water temperatures start to come back up again, but the fish aren't quite so active. YGK leader. YGK leader. How cool is that? So not just lures, but it is tackle. It is the Tackle Club. So it is a super soft spool. Oh, right, that's what I mean by soft spool. So the line is actually wrapped around the spool. Now this is a 15.5 pound ultra strong fluorocarbon leader. So fluorocarbon does refract less light than mono, so it does go more invisible in the water. Being 15 pound, it is nice and strong, so you can use this around the timber, around rocks, etc. And it is going to give you that strength that you need to pull those fish back out. We'll go back over the review now of what was in the box. Tackle Club sticker for the Bass and Yellow box is $49.99 a month, and we've got the Mag Bite Snatch Bite Shad 4-inch. That was that red one. $16.49. You got the YGK 15 pound leader, $15.99. You've got the Damiki Rig Jig Heads, 1/4 ounce, $11.99. The Pontoon 21 Baco, El Baco, the Paco Spoon, 1/2 ounce, $15.99. And the Rapala X-Wrap Shad Suspending Jerkbait, $18.95. So that's a total value of $79.45. And it only costs you $49.99 for the subscription. If you want to check it out, head over to tackleclub.com.au. Find a box that suits your fishing needs, because there's many to choose from. If you do subscribe, you can chop and change the box that you want monthly. They're delivered on the 5th of every month, and it's a great way to find new tackle, try new lures, and save money along the way. So this has been the Freshwater Bass and Yellas box. Go check it out.